Good morning, guys. It's your boy Juan back with another video. Here's how I made $728 trading the Nasdaq this morning on this long position. Probably, in my opinion, my favorite trade that I've caught on this particular XFA. Without further ado, let's get right into the charts and show you what I saw, what I took, and why the fuck I took it. Okay, very good trade, very long, very nice long position here. Let's get right into this bitch. Okay, 26 points to the upside on this long position, copy trading across this and this combine. I know this combine is taking me a while of fun. It's pretty gay, but I'm copy trading it with the XFA, and the XFA is the leader account. So I'm firstly always going to be focused on making the real money, and then the eval can just wait. Eventually, if I just keep winning, it's gonna get fun. Okay, here are the performance stats. I requested already 1,160 last week, Friday actually, from this account, and I am on my way to request possibly another 1 or 2K from this XFA again. Okay, long position right fucking here. All right, so coming into market open, I was extremely bullish because the overall time frame is obviously bullish as fuck. Price actually, for my trade, the confluence for my trade was price actually had number one, we were kind of inside of a 1 hour bullish for red up here. And what this wick came to do, that wick down through pre-market, we reversed kind of pre-market. It was all simply to just create a 4 hour bullish for red gap right here. So you can see on the 4 hour, there's nothing bullish, there's nothing bearish about this, guys. You can just look at the chart and see that we are extremely bullish. We are overextended. Price probably is going to go all the way back to all-time highs. Not yesterday, I'm sorry, last week, funny enough, last week, um, we had a couple bearish days, but all price truly wanted to do was come back down into a daily fair value gap and then reject from there. Okay, I don't usually look at the daily like that, but sometimes I actually do. If you actually truly pay attention, all these three bearish days was a rebalance back down into this bullish fair value gap right here. As you guys can see, no candle closure underneath this daily imbalance. We just rejected from there. Daily imbalances, although obviously I'm a scalper, I do check the daily time from here and there, but I'm not gonna enter off a daily confluence. But I do pay attention to it 100%. Even trading on the 1 minute time frame, and even being a fucking scalper, even being a 101, I still check it. And it helped me. It helped me paint the picture to where the true direction was for today. All right, like you guys said on the higher time frame, there's nothing bearish about this. Okay, price honestly, it's rallying the fuck up. So let's zoom into the lower time frame, which is where I actually execute. And if you see right here, a 9 pre-market, we actually started reversing all the way down. Okay, here is it's a 5 minute. I think it's a 5 minute bullish for rally up here. Yeah, it's a 5 minute bullish for rally up here. It did get completely ran through. What actually caused this nice reversal slash continuation towards data highs were the sweep of London's lows. So I'm going to remove this away. Pre-market price actually did reverse and formed a 5 minute new bearish PD array that I was paying attention to. I did enter this position with two contracts, and because of this bearish PD arrays, I scaled half of my position here just in case price would have rejected this bearish PD array, and we would have just reversed from here if price wanted to be bearish. So obviously, I do have a bias, I do have a direction, and I do have my draw liquidity. But I know fucking shit happens. I know maybe price. Yes, we overextended. Yes, we had a 1 minute CISD, but we tap into this 5 minute here and just reject from here, and we just keep sweeping London, keep sweeping Asia, and we just dump from there, right? So I can have a bias, but I'm still gonna protect my position and scale out of position if it's there. Typically, I go for a 1-on-1, and I don't even do this type of shit, right? I'm in and out very quick, but today it was just there. I knew the risk reward was a little bit heavier, as you guys can see, almost 30 points here. So I was like, you know what? Let me scale half of my position here and let the remaining contract run all the way to data highs, which is what I did. Okay, new bearish PD array formed on the 5 minute here, but I'm not paying that much attention to it. Like I said, I am. I'll scale half of a contract there just in case I get fucked. But price is way too bullish. We swept London's lows here, literally pre-market at 920. After we swept London's lows, I also would have liked to catch this trade for a continuation towards this drawn liquidity, but it would have been a kind of a counter trend, and it happened at 925, 927, right before 930. Okay, so I just didn't want to kind of just take a trade pre-market, right? just didn't want to do it, didn't want to trade against the trend, wanted to simply wait for price to paint a better picture and execute with strategic approaches on. Okay, swept London's lows right here, immediately started displacing up. 1 minute CIC here, inverted this one right here. I'm not gonna enter immediately off this. Inverted this second PDA right here, and that's when I actually went in. I actually didn't go right away. I went in to wait for a retrace, got the retrace, and I actually entered the position somewhere like here at this candle with two contracts. It's a new news Monday, so price was chopping up a little bit. But if we are gonna be bullish, we can chop. But eventually, we're just gonna snap out of the chop. Snap out of the chop. You know. Eventually, we'll snap out of it and go towards the draw liquidity. So you just gotta hold and be patient. Widen that stop loss. Don't risk too much, and your trade will play out. Just let it cook. Okay. Entered here, two contracts. Scaled half of my contract here at this 5 minute. Okay, closed here for 200, and then let the remaining contract run all the way to data highs for a full $728 in profit in just like 4 or 5 minutes. Honestly, like 3, 4, 5 minutes. Quick trade. All right, literally went for a 1.9. You can call this a 1 or 2 risk to reward, honestly, and got the fucking job done, boys. Can't complain. 728 came here with two cons. Looking back, I should have just not scaled out of position and let the remaining contract run. But here are the performance stats, guys. Very simple. Very simple long position, and I am clearly not fucking mad at that. All right. That's how I made $728 trading the Nasdaq this morning. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys for watching, and yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.